So do not take them lightly. You'd love to win that first quarter if you're the Warriors and just get off to a quick start.
And how do you play without 37?
One thing about
the 7-footers, which is why rebounding is so critical. The doubles on Steph. Without Wiggins and Poole, who scores for the Warriors?
You can get, right? Hopefully they
make Tristan Thompson a scorer. He's not.
He's wide open under the basket. He missed it.
And here's Kuminga. Little drawn kick. Raymond Ricochet got it back. And Damian Lee dropping in a three. They need
a little choppy. They figured it out.
Halliburton out to Hield, who had 18 in the fourth. Misses his first three. Kuminga, who had 6 turnovers against Toronto. Halliburton, you mentioned, 41% from beyond the arc. The Warriors fortunate. But Harrison Barnes sets up Hield again. And Steph all the way to the iron to lay it up and in.
Watch Steph. Look, Chimezie Metu's trying to force him that way. Steph's like, you want to force me that way?
Solid Warrior defense again, and Kuminga able to finish in the opportunity.
This is Draymond Green defensively getting that deflection, and then just take your time.
See what you're playing right now. You want to be up 15 or 20. And another near steal. They run Buddy Hield off the line. Steph, good closeout on Halliburton. And kind of a wild hook shot that doesn't go. Trip, no problem. Best D in the league. Cleared aside for Steph. He'll just turn and
expanding his game.
Line 4 turnovers. And the Warriors are up 8-2. Raymond trying to throw it back to Looney.
How's that C4?
Halliburton, nice strong kick. Metu. Oh, that's beautifully done. Big to big passing. Better D by Looney. And then they combine. You can see without Poole and Wiggins, the Warriors are searching for a second offensive engine right now.
Such a good finisher usually, but last few games he struggled there. Got back, jump it all, and there's Steph going back door.
Buddy Hield knocked it away, but Looney with Draymond. Steph barely in his hands. Drops in a three.
Better for getting your legs involved from further out as Draymond gets all the way to the rim.
Halliburton set up perfectly for Tristan Thompson. He is open wherever he is on the floor. I think,
and people talk about his shooting, but I like to think about why he's like.
The only other guy to do that was Wilt Chamberlain, and then later on Lou Alcindor, who became Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Look at him zone it up on him.
Otto Porter.
You got to make him pay if they're going to do that, buddy.
Steph and Andre Iguodala. Chimezie Metu. Nice little mid-range.
He was showing a little more that he has in his bag season, especially lately as Gary Payton II gets a steal. And start complaining. You got to stay in your game, stay composed.
Steph set his feet, missed that three. Iguodala the offensive rebound. I mean, it's just a story.
So far, so good. G havoc already. As soon as he gets in the game,
he's there to slow down Halliburton. He made that a That's a 1-2 out of 3. Steph taking it inside and denied at the iron. It looked like a long skip pass. That's where Hield's dangerous. Steph did everything to bother him. Damian Jones the rebound. Buddy Hield on the reload. And now Sacramento can't make a shot. You want to keep adding to this, and Otto Porter. And yet the Warrior leads only 6, and now it's only 4.
What I tell you about him? Wide open ones.
The Warriors could make this a much tougher game, though, because this was the quarter to drop the hammer. And Iguodala.
A lot of things you can teach, and they're teaching him. Kind of playmaking a little bit, but they like his skill.
The elite say Payton with the double team. Payton with another pickpocket. Young glove all the way to the iron. Harkless trying to drop it into Damian Jones. Bielitsa out to GP again. GP2 with a high rise.
He's taking off
to the Danny Glover. He is a lethal weapon.
He is.
I mean, to the point as Harkless.
That's what I love about it. He doesn't put the defense in compromising positions. The Steph gets all the way to the rim.
That's great. So Payton sent Tobias Ramsey to Bielitsa. Curry in transition for 3. Harrison Barnes inside. Damian Jones made a couple threes yesterday. Better drop. 3. Now at 2. Harrison knows, and Steph a little push shot.
They force a turnover, the Kings do.
Halliburton will get the easy one.
Be getting Steph used to that because they like that better when he plays in the fray. they didn't turn the ball over themselves. So they were scoring off their turnovers and weren't turning the ball over themselves.
Harrison Barnes didn't score in the first 8 minutes of the game. And because the Kings were dead in that first quarter. Haven't made a single three. And Halliburton.
Watch him bring this ball up over the top of Chioza's head and then just go floater. And the difference between
to Otto Porter, got it back on the deflection. And Nemanja Bjelica, the former King, unable to score. Porter kept it alive, and Bjelica stayed with it. Harkless down the lane.
There's a lot of guys that can get penetration still out here.
Iguodala feet set and dropped in the three. And Iguodala played in Boston, and now Harlan. Chioza from deep. In this game is that Damian Jones pass was deflected. Damian Lee spaces out for three, and he was running back.
Work that high-low.
F2 with a step back?
Yes.
Then Phoenix, a couple Denvers, Utah. These next 5 games are just absolute head knockers. You got to try to grab this one. Iguodala!
I like that one on the bench. Back going to work. Looking spry. Halliburton steps up, counter move, little spin. Up and up. Good there.
Year 8
more at this time in my career.
Otto Porter, good awareness. Yeah, buddy.
I love when people do that so much.
Halliburton sidestep.
That's how you beat the zone, shooting like that.
Bjelica up and under on Tristan Thompson. Bjelica! Third time is the charm.
Get some.
Full head of steam. Bjelica went straight up. Tristan Thompson. It got to the point, Coletta. Now, you feel free to do this if Steph were 9 on threes in that quarter. All-time NBA last night, right? And they beat. Now,
this is Steph getting some help.
That's DJ. That's Draymond Green's
workout. He is. He'll pass the ball.
Obviously was playing with the team, and so I became the babysitter on the sideline. Well, that was actually, unfortunately, our friend Craig Sager, who would take her out to dinner. I said, sure. And Steph Curry laying it out, blocking him. Violating several child labor laws. That should not be on video.
I remember when I played, and my cousins were like that. I'd be happy. They were just out here causing havoc at Oracle.
Close.
A shooting shirt, but he gave it to Clay instead of Chioza. Chioza's like
long time in the line, and Juan Toscano a little split action there. And then Tristan Thompson, the semicircle, that's more his range. More comfortable. And take the will away as Harkless buries a three. All about survival to stay in the game, and Sacramento's done a good job of that. Steph and Harkless retreating. Shoot for Woodard. And Steph will flip it in and draw a foul.
That English is crazy. I'm not going to see it here, but it's just a beautiful cut as his defender is just giving.
Also, too, behind Tristan Thompson. Send Harkless to the baseline. Harrison Barnes, good closeout. Oh, what a pass from Steph to Draymond. Thompson banging and bumping inside. The 7-point lead. Warriors up 5 right now. Oh, beautiful ball movement. Can he pay it off? They did.
The flow was there offensive on that possession.
Robinson rimming it out. Draymond, good block. JTA will draw the blocking foul and flip it up and in.
He said Robinson is too small. Switched on to him. Whoever we're trying.
They are in other countries. It's not for the United States, and it really is about representing your country. And professional pride is Draymond gold medal. He's never played in an Olympics. JTA with a steal. Push ahead, D. Lee.
So we saw Damian Lee go off for one foot that time.
JTA in the middle. The trailing Otto Porter for three. Rimmed it out for Curry off the JTA tip. And then Halliburton.
Now, look at this effort. Ball pressure, too much of it. Can you handle the pressure? Harrison Barnes crazy. He got on the floor first, too. And Lee just bang on it. That was nice.
Guys that are, but then when you need them, D. Lee's got 10 tonight. Draymond dribbled it off his foot. Buddy Hield trying to play beat the clock at 2, at 1, and Draymond